It is that time of the week when you get the latest gist in entertainment right here on Channels Television's Entertainment News program. I am Mayawa Ogundele. Let's get this show started. The first story tonight is a studio visit with upcoming pop singer Chris Ejeah. Come with us.
Christopher Ejeah is trying to create his own path to success. He is hard at work doing what he loves doing most, making music.
I got some love to give you. I'll go to the sky.
After releasing his debut single, Say You'll Be Mine, to a relatively impressive reception, Chris is looking to take his career a notch higher as he returns to the studio with the same producer, George Nathaniel.
I wanna give it all to you. Don't you know?
Music for me has always been an evolutionary thing. You know, it started way back six. It's inspired by Michael Jackson's artistic, capabilities and how that, transcends into being, global impact, and how that will just define you as a person, as an individual. So music is just like it's more like your identity.
Chris' sound is a blend of pop and electric, inspired by a religious following of the king of pop, Michael Jackson. George has to dig deep to create a sound that suits his unique musical orientation.
It's got a little bit of, are you comfortable with that? A little bit of old school thing on there?
Exactly, yeah.
You go with the instrument.
Old school.
No, yeah, old school, but try, let's bring it like today, like,
Okay, today.
with the same hook, yeah, but like today.
Okay.
When I first met him, like, every other artist that walks into the studio says, I want to do a song, I want to do this, and like, okay, what's your song? What's your style like? Let me hear what you got, He came in and I saw him and like, oh, okay, nice looking, guy and good. Okay, what do you have? He sang me a song and I say, pretty good, very, very good. Then you need to switch a lot of things on it to get it to the right mood, to get people to really understand what you're saying, what you're trying to, get to them. So I look at him and like, okay, somebody that could be worked on and you could get a positive result from.
My producer, Mr. George Nathaniel, is a wonderful human being and just a great influence in my life. And so he better understood, my whole musical persuasion and just the artistic nature and path I was going to take. So the day of the recording was something else because we had to do the song all over again. I came up with something old school, but he was like, "Now, see, Chris, I'm going to give you a new sound for this old school kind of music. I'll have you do away with just almost every entire piece of the work." So we had to go back. I mean, we spent like time writing and just trying to come up with strong melody, come up with music that would be contemporary at the same time, not miss my cultural roots. And so that was Say You'll Be Mine. It was an interesting project. I even discovered that you can do music electronically, and music has evolved, as a form of expression. So it was just a wonderful experience, and Say You'll Be Mine was born. Just the whole album at large, has been a wonderful experience.
He is passionate and energetic, but apparently he still needs some guidance in music artistry.
Yeah, we could switch like a little bit of, we have to get to our people,
Exactly.
a little bit of Cajun thing on it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Just try.
Yeah, a little bit of pigeon, to get close, like so that once we'll be able to like get to people, they understand, the normal street people
Exactly. Street
understand,
guys.
Baby, like, I'm gonna make I be your babe, you know, make I be your, you be my CC, you understand, you my sweetie. Do you understand those sweet words? Do you understand?
I had to deal with my own personal demons, like you overcoming your stage fright, overcoming, you know, ability to make an impact and an impression. So because I usually just timid guy and all of that. So, but I had to also understand the fact that music is just something you do with a purpose and something you do with more insight. And so I had to go on the ground for a while and develop myself, because it's just talent is not just a talent. If you don't develop your talent and bring it to a place where it becomes a resource tool for you. So that's what I did, and it wasn't easy. Transition was not easy at all, because I had to face, you know, family, face God, face, you know, just life in general, and all things that you know, associated with just a young adult at the time.
You're good with this, the key? You want me to put it up or something?
No, it's okay. Good key.
You sure? all right. Let's see how we could define it a bit, you know, before we. Yeah. Chris was really ready to get into the booth and do the thing out, and like I saw the passion, so strong, and I said, good. Wow. You know, I like people like this. I like people that can really do this. The fact that I was able to talk to him and he listened. You understand? That's really good. That's really fantastic. So I saw the strength. I saw the whole thing was like ready to go. Do you understand? On the whole thing, I said, okay, good.
What I'm looking for. Baby, you're the one. I know it, I'm so sure. Come into my world. My love is so pure. There is no faking. I'll keep giving. We'll keep grooving. I wanna give it all to you.
In nearest future, I will work with other artists, both internationally and locally. But for now, my producer understands my brand of music, and I want to maintain that pattern and that platform for now until I really get a solid grasp of, you know, me as an artist and the statement that I want to make in the industry. Then you can diversify. But for now, as an upcoming artist who wants to stay in the industry, you should define your path and work with it, stick with it in that way. In that regard, will help you out.
Although he is a new kid on the block, he has secured a lucrative distribution deal with the famed American distribution network, Tate Music Group.
Don't you think I'm bragging, baby? Yes, I can. All the guys are fake.
Right now, because technology helps music and the world has become a global village due to the advent of the internet, so it's so easy now to make recommendations, so easy to have partnerships and, you know, engage in different conferences with all of these record labels, and so that's what she did. But the most particular thing about it is the fact that my music cuts across just the local divide now, and so I believe that that approach to my music, and having a great producer by your side, Mr. George Nathaniel, and having people who manage artists and people who best understand your talent will always make a way for you, and that's what happened. And so TMG listened to the music and they loved it. It went through all their processes, all of their accreditation processes, and it was certified a guaranteeable, marketable, you know, asset, and that's why Save Your Mind was nominated. And so, being impressed by that, they had to send a contract, which I signed gladly. But this contract includes just a marketing and distribution deal. It's just something that will see my music go to several, you know, targets, but without production pass.
I'll through the night be by your side. Don't you know I need you, girl? Wanna see you, girl. Every day of my life, say you'll be mine. Don't you know I
Chris and George will remain hard at work long after this camera lens shuts down. Then they will continue this way until the self-titled album is ready for a middle of the year release.